Hello and welcome to Easy Gluten Free. Today I'll be showing our friends at FaveDiets.com how to make baked penne with roasted vegetables. Now for this dish, first we're going to season those veggies, then throw them into a hot oven to intensify the flavors before we put the final dish together. Now if you're in a big hurry, most of these veggies could easily be blanched in the pasta cooking water. But trust me, the intensification of flavors that you'll get during the roasting process really can't be beat. Alright, let's get started. For this dish we'll need 2 plum tomatoes, 1½ cups of broccoli florets, 1½ cups of cauliflower, a bunch of asparagus, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 clove of garlic, red pepper flakes to taste, 2 tablespoons of Pecorino Romano cheese, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, some salt and pepper to taste, and 8 ounces of gluten-free penne. And to make the bechamel sauce we'll need 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 cups of milk, 1/4 cup of Pecorino Romano cheese, some cayenne pepper, and some salt and pepper to taste. Alright, before we get started, preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Now let's start prepping those veggies. Slice the tomatoes into pieces yielding about 16 pieces per tomato. Then slice the cauliflower and broccoli florets into bite-sized pieces. Any larger stems I like to cut in half, just to ensure that they cook at about the same rate of the other veggies. Now for the asparagus, remove the bottom third, then slice them into about 1 to 2 inch pieces, and put all the veggies in a large mixing bowl. In a small bowl, combine the olive oil, garlic, red pepper flakes, 2 tablespoons of Pecorino Romano, the thyme, and some salt and pepper. After stirring these ingredients together, spoon it over the chopped vegetables and stir all of the veggies until they're thoroughly coated. Now pour the veggies out onto a foil-lined baking sheet that's been sprayed with nonstick cooking spray and bake them at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. While this is baking, prepare the pasta according to the package instructions and make the bechamel sauce. To make the sauce, in a medium saucepan over a medium-low heat, melt the butter, then add the cornstarch, and stir until smooth. Continue stirring until the mixture just starts to turn golden, maybe about 4 to 5 minutes. Then add the milk and continue stirring as you bring the mixture up to a boil. Then lower the heat and stir some more until the sauce has thickened and reached a consistency that will allow it to coat the back of a wooden spoon. You can test the consistency by running your finger across the back of the wooden spoon and making sure that the line you drew with your finger remains intact. Now the sauce is pretty much ready. Remove it from the heat, stir in the Pecorino Romano cheese, cayenne pepper, and salt and pepper to taste, and set this aside. Now I think I forgot to tell you that when the pasta was finished cooking, you should drain it, toss it with about a teaspoon of olive oil, and place it into a large mixing bowl. By now the roasted veggies should be done. Add them to that same mixing bowl and stir the two together. Now you can pour in the bechamel sauce. Mix everything together, then pour it into a 10 by 10 or 9 by 12 inch baking dish, greased baking dish that is, and sprinkle with a little bit of grated Pecorino Romano cheese and maybe some paprika. Now just place the baking dish under your broiler for 5 to 7 minutes or until the top is golden and bubbly. Now this dish is ready to serve. It's perfectly fantastic just the way it is. Or you could use it as a side dish to chicken or fish or pork. Or if you have some leftover chicken or cooked shrimp, you could stir those in too and use this as a casserole. I really hope you guys will give this one a try. And remember, if you need to see the recipe in print, you could always visit my blog. And for more free, healthy recipes and tips for virtually any diet, visit my friends at FaveDiets.com. See you again soon.